Hello everyone, welcome to the OOPS concept in C#. In this video we will discuss about the polymorphism in the C#. Polymorphism is the primary pillar of object-oriented programming. So we will discuss in this video what is the polymorphism and what all are the type of the polymorphism and how we implement the runtime polymorphism in C#. So basically polymorphism means more than one form, or we can say polymorphism means single name and multiple meaning. Polymorphism allow us to invoke derived class method through base class reference at runtime. This we will see with an example. And if we want to override like a method of a base class into the derived class, then we use the virtual keyword. That also we will see in a bit. The type of the polymorphism is basically there are two types of the polymorphism. One is the compile time polymorphism, and in this we have the function overloading and operator overloading, and another is the runtime polymorphism, and that is the function overriding. In this video we will discuss about the function overriding, and in the coming videos we will discuss about the function overloading. So let's go to the example which we are working from the previous video. So in the previous video we have seen about the method hiding. So if you didn't watch that video, I recommend you please watch that video first, because it's a continuation of that part. So method hiding we do using the new keyword. Like in the base class we have the same method, and in the derived class also if we have the same method of the signature, then we use the new keyword to do for the method hiding. Now for this video our agenda is not to do method hiding. Our agenda is to override the base class method into the derived class method. So get rid of this new keyword from these two classes, and here we are looking like currently after removing the new keyword we are finding here like it is saying please use the new keyword if hiding was intended, but we are not using the new keyword. We will use the virtual keyword to override the method into the base class. And here we are creating an object of the full-time employee, so make it as a employee. So if I will make employee object as a reference also for employee, and in the base class we have the print full name. So at point of this time if I will run this application, then see what we are getting. So currently we have created an object of the employee. So what we will get? We will get the output as a .NET Office. We are not looking any other, like either we are not getting as a full-time employee, or here let's change it to the part-time, and here let's create an object. So currently let it be as a employee only, and with this object if I want to, okay, let's instead of this employee let's make it as a full-time employee. So full-time employee, and similar I am copying for the part-time employee. So here make it as a part-time employee. And here let's make it as a object 1. So all these three make it as a object 1. So at point of this time if I will run, then what message we will get? We will get the same message as a .NET Office and .NET Office. Now like currently we are using as a, like we are not using the new keyword. Now if we want to override the method, so for overriding a method what we have to do, in the base class we have to use the virtual keyword. If we are using the virtual keyword at point of this time, and like now if we will run at point of this time, then we'll get the same message like .NET Office and .NET Office. Now instead of that, like, and we are looking the same message. Now like we have put it here as a virtual. Now instead, like here in the base class we have put the virtual. Now in the derived class what we have to use to override the same method into the derived class, we have to use the override keyword. So let's put it here override. Instead, like for the method hiding we were using the new keyword, but for overriding the method into the derived class we have to use the override keyword. So let's copy this one and keep it for the part-time also. So at point of this time we can see like the warning we were getting that that is not showing now. Now at point of this time we have the like reference of the employee. At point of this time if I will run this application, then we will see the respective classes message, and we can see .NET Office full-time employee and .NET Office part-time employee. And why we are looking this one? Because in the derived class we have override the method of the base class using the override keyword. Now instead of that one, suppose in both the classes I am using the override keyword. Like if I will remove this override keyword at point of this time, so what it will show for this full time, it will show the existing message only, because it will not override that message. And we can see like it is not overriding, and we are seeing the .NET Office itself only. So at runtime we are deciding like to override the method of the same signature. So this is the way of doing the overriding in C#. So that is the basically a runtime polymorphism. And next is, let's go here, and what if I will not use this only? Like for the part-time employee, if I'm not creating the like implementing the function only, so at point of this time what it will print? It will print only base class logic, in the sense like .NET Office only it will print. And we can see here for first also it is printing, because we are using like we are not using override keyword. So let's make it as a override only. Let's save it and run the application, and we are seeing like as expected. So this is the way of implementing the overriding in C#. So that's it for this video. Thank you.